Hello, welcome Knights fans to St. Michael Albertville Arena for tonight's game between the Knights, St. Michael Albertville and the Hornets of Edina. Tonight we celebrate Jack Johnson's 100th game on the ice for St. Michael Albertville. We also celebrate Coach Fish's birthday tonight. And what a great birthday present it would be if the Knights could give him a victory. Edina comes into this game with a 15-6 record, rated in the top 10 of state are the Hornets. The Knights picking up their 10th victory of the season on Tuesday night. Knights building on this very successful season so far. After a few seasons with very few victories, the Knights had more victories this year than the last two seasons combined. So from wins and losses, Knights definitely very much improved. And we thank Coach Fish for everything he's done to build this Knights team. We're excited to see his team play out here against Edina. Again, head coach of the Knights is Coach Sean Fish, and there come the Knights out onto the ice. Making their way over to the bench, and squirts out onto the ice. Skating around, carrying the Knights flag as the school song is played by the Knights band. Again, we have a and here come the Knights out onto the ice, led by Hunter Hansen. And the Hornets out onto the ice on their end as well. The talented St. Michael Albertville band entertaining us pregame. They'll be here throughout the game. Here come the Mites out to join the Knights. Should say the Mite Knights. We now have an introduction of both teams. First will be the introduction of the Hornets.
Starting at defense, a junior captain number 7, Sam Peckham.
Sam Peckham.
At defense, a senior captain number 20, Robbie Hoke.
Robbie Hoke.
Starting at forward, sophomore number 10, Freddie Schneider.
Freddie Schneider, a sophomore, starting at forward for the Hornets.
Starting at forward, sophomore number 15, Cody McConnell.
Bodie McConnell at the other forward for the Hornets. And Tucker Johnson. Kurt Giles, head coach of the Hornets. And now your Knights. The Mite Bulldogs. Ethan Johnson starting in goal tonight for the Knights.
At defense, sophomore number 23,
Caden Clark on the defense. And as we mentioned before, number 4
a senior
playing in his 100th game as a Knight tonight, Jack Johnson. Number 4, the captain.
Starting at right wing, a sophomore number 21, Owen
Right wing, Owen Vokenot, the Roadrunner.
On the left side, a sophomore number 3, Braden Waller.
Another sophomore, Braden Waller.
And centering their line, a sophomore number 9, Easton Monahan.
And number 9, Easton Monahan, centering up the line.
At this time, I'll ask you all to rise and face the flag while the STMA put down in the direction of Mr. Michael Bertrude.
We will now have the national anthem played by the STMA band. All right, there's our national anthem. Wait for the lights to come back up here. There they go. Assistant coaches for the Knights include Buzz Trigaseth, Brett Hammond, Kyle Hayden, David Lynn. Managers for the Knights are Delaney Barthel, Cece Lewis, Olivia Sutliff, Anna Vokenot. Principal of STMA High School is John Reeves. Our superintendent is Dr. Henry Folkalt. Our activities director is the man who never sleeps, Keith Cornell. I'd like to make sure we thank all of our vice principals, everyone who works in the offices, in administration, in transportation, in food preparation, janitorial services, IT, all of our paraprofessionals, all of our teachers, all of our people who work in special education. We appreciate each and every one of you, everyone who makes a difference in the life of a Knight. All right, let's play hockey. Monahan stepping in. He's going to take the face-off for the Knights. Against Tucker Johnson of Edina. And Captain Johnson for the Knights dumps it in. Knights offensive zone. Far side boards. Edina controlling it into neutral ice. Flip it into the Knights offensive zone. Picked up there by Clark. Clark across the ice. Captain Johnson down the ice, he sends it. Into the offensive zone. Hornets sending behind their own net. Comes into neutral ice to Clark. Clark swinging and miss. Edina quickly bringing it into the Knights defensive zone along the near side boards. Johnson putting pressure on Edina, quickly gets it back, turn, spin, they shoot. Knocked away by Ethan Johnson and then cleared out by Monahan. Puck goes down the ice. Interrupted there by Hernandez. A center line into the Knights defensive zone and knocked away there by Fauché, and Esterberg sends it behind the net. Near side boards, Johnson over to Hernandez through neutral ice. Down for Esterberg into the Knights. Also pass back by Esterberg to Hernandez. Hernandez took the shot. It was knocked away there. Into the Knights defensive zone comes the puck. From the blue line, pass across. Shot from there and knocked away by Johnson. Back up, far side blue line, pass across, near side. Down the boards, behind the net. Broken up by Tower. Esterberg gets it, flips it off the glass and down the ice. Picked up quickly there by Vellner, and he dumps it back in, and we are gonna have an icing call. We drop it in the Knights' offensive zone. 15:10 left, period 1. Executive producer of Knights Hockey is Dylan Kiner. Kelly Story is actually standing next to me. I was thinking Lizzie Story, actually, who's actually on the camera for at least the first period before she has to go to soccer practice. And we have a Tyler Bechtold sighting stepping in. Takes the edge shot and goal by Hunter Hansen. Off the face-off, it made it to Hansen. Hansen just put it in the perfect place, and Hunter Hansen with the goal to give the Knights the lead. 15:05 left in period 1. Hunter Hansen went to hunting, and the Hansen delivered. And you can hear the pep band playing it nice and loud. And of course, we got a no play on words, but a buzzkill, as the referee had to go over to the Edina bench and have a conversation with one of the coaches. And now there's a conversation at neutral ice. Oh, I guess they were saying a hand pass, but they said no. All right, so here we go. Puck drops. Edina drops it into the Knights. Defensive zone. So Hunter Hansen with the goal. Back and forth it goes. Neutral ice. Quickly, the Hornets bring it into the Knights. Defensive zone. Far side board. Shot knocked away by Ethan Johnson. Far side corner. Cheeley tries to clear it out. Kept in by the Hornets. Hansen gets the puck and he sends it off the glass down the ice. And an icing call. 14:25 left. Period 1. Knights up 1-0. We'll drop the puck in the Knights' defensive zone. Near side dot from our vantage point. Monahan taking the faceoff for the Knights against Schneider of the Hornets. Fokanot off the boards into neutral ice. Dumped right back in, right on goal by the Hornets. Johnson knocks it away. Clark tries sending up the outside boards. Kept in at the blue line, marching towards the net were the Hornets. Intercepted and knocked out to neutral ice. Back and forth it goes. Tower dumps it into the offensive zone for the Knights. Puck makes it behind the net. Hornets have it there. Coming up the far side board, a few quick passes and kept in by the Knights. Fokanot had it, lost it, and the Hornets bring it into the Knights' defensive zone. Near side, pass into the center, knocked away, stopped, pulled back in by Ethan Johnson and covered. 13:34 left, period 1. Knights have 1 shot on goal, resulting in a goal. Hornets have 4 shots on goal so far. Score 1-0. Knights up. Hernandez takes the faceoff for the Knights. Captain Hernandez. Hornets come out with it. Blue line near side. They send it. It ricochets off Anderson. Makes it to the far side corner. Captain Johnson fighting for it there along with Captain Hernandez for the Knights. Johnson sends it to Fauché. Fauché rims it around the boards. Gets it to Esterberg. Tries to clear it out. Kept in there by Wenkes of the Hornets. Near side corner, puck rainbows up in the air behind the net. Now making it towards the near side. Johnson sending it off the boards up into neutral ice. Both teams fighting for it, and the Hornets dump it back in. Fauché had it, lost it, and Hernandez just throws his body in there to try to intercept a pass. Does Esterberg. Dumps it out to neutral ice. Unfortunately, it goes right to the Hornets, and they dump it right back in. Vellner Sends it back in for the Hornets. Knights have multiple players down there. McClellan. Bechtold. Rainbowed down the ice by Esterberg. And we'll have an icing call. He tried to put it down there and have it go slow enough that skaters could get to it, but it was just a little too quick, and Edina was racing after it, so icing. 12:18 left, period 1. Knights 1, Hornets 0. Bechtold stepping in to take the face-off for the Knights. Puck drops. Far side boards, Hornets with a shot there. Ricochets off of a few players, makes it to the near side, kept in there by the Hornets. Mullen sends it forward. Puck just sitting out front there. Ethan Johnson knocks it away, and McClellan dumps it down the ice. We're gonna have an icing call. 11:56 left, period 1. Drop the puck in the Knights. Defensive zone, far side dot. Boy, that music, if it got any louder, you could hear it across the street somewhere. All right, behind the net, near side. Clark sending it down the ice into the neutral ice and into the Knights offensive zone. Volkanat trying to chase it down. Gets past everybody, up the boards it comes. The Hornets bringing it down, clearing it out. Peterson for the Hornets, bringing it in there. Stopped by Clark. Clark sends it into neutral ice. Quickly stopped by Vellner, who dumps it back in. And here it comes. Knights stop it right at the blue line there. And the Hornets maintain control. In the Knights defensive zone they come. Schneider along with Johnson back up to the blue line. To point. Ricocheted off the back wall. Out to neutral ice. It is sent. Right out goes to Peckman, and he sends it forward to Johnson. Johnson marching in for the Hornets. Sends a backhanded pass that got ricocheted by a Knight, and Hernandez sends it back out to neutral ice. And that one goes right back to Peckman, and he dumps it back in for the Hornets. Tower grabs it, near side corner. Tower sends it off the boards, and it was stopped there by the Hornets, and we have a whistle. Looks like we might have a high stick. Was the signal. We're going to drop the puck in the Knights offensive zone. Looks like Hernandez, Captain Hernandez, taking the face-off there. Hornets come out with it through neutral ice. They come quickly into the Knights defensive zone. Shot there by Peckman, knocked away by Johnson. Rainbowed down, comes right back to Peckman. Peckman sends it forward. Hornets down the near side boards. Mason West, the quarterback on the football team, currently with that puck. Makes it back to West. Sends it over to the near side boards. Off the glass and down the ice. Knights send it, and we'll have an icing call. 9:41 left, period 1. Knights 1, Hornets 0. You know, if you get in the mood during all the snow that comes this weekend, you might want to go see one of our sponsors and think about summer and go hit What's the Scoop? Puck drops. Hansen sends it into neutral ice. Quickly, the Hornets dump it in. Far side corner, off the boards. Cheely there for the Knights. Along with Bechtold. Makes it back. Down the ice. Stopped by the Hornets. Here come the Hornets back in. From the far side, shot. It goes off at Cheely, who just throws his body right in there. Another shot there by the Hornets. By Wenkes. Knocked away by Bechtold. Bechtold played in the third period of the last game. That was his first time back for the season. Sent forward and redirected by a couple of Hornets and then covered by Ethan Johnson. Last redirection looks like it was number 16, McConnell, for the Hornets. Made it right to Johnson, pushed her down and covered that. Monahan stepping in to take the faceoff. Makes it over to the far side corner. McClellan sends it around the net to Jack Johnson, and down the ice it goes into neutral territory. Picked up by the Hornets there. Back into the Knights. Defensive zone. Stripped away by Volkanot. Dumps it down the ice. Hornets behind their own net. Vertically up they come. Long pass into neutral ice. Down the ice they come into the Knights defensive zone. Shot it wide. Near side boards is that puck. Monahan delivered a check. Little friendly exchanges between a few of the skaters out there.
Jeff, I'm going to hop on the cast with you quick.
Go ahead.
It looks like we've accidentally enabled 360 video for this live stream. So our camera is not working. So I just wanted to let everybody in chat know we're going to be restarting here.
Okay.
So make sure to catch us here in a few minutes.